you to turn the camera on because they're not going to believe it. A couple of days ago, being where I am, which was an upgrade from where I used to be, but it wasn't exactly where I had anticipated on landing about 2 months ago, because I had a false promise come up to me in the form of low rent. And God promised ownership. Okay? He promised ownership. So fast forward. The other day, I started getting in a situation that was similar to a manna situation where God has just been feeding me day by day. And I've been in this situation before a few years ago, or whatever. So that's how I'm able to recognize it. So fast forward, in my personal Bible study reading, I got on I'm in Samuel, where it talks about, I'm sorry y'all, I'm on highway, where it talks about when Elijah goes and walks up to a widower who was out there gathering sticks, and he asked her, like, what you doing? And she was like, I'm just about to go in here and make these cakes, aka she was talking about bread, and for last meal, and for me and my son, and then we're gonna perish, And looking past all that, he said, hey, make me some. She just said she didn't have enough. This was the last for her and her son, last meal, and that was that. So fast forward, go in there, she begins to bake. Not only did she have enough for them, she had enough for him, and that continued. That's why you gotta be careful who you feed. That's why you gotta be careful who you sow into. That's why you gotta be That's it. And my brother on yesterday, in another situation where God showed his hand and blessed me, okay, with my manna that day, yesterday, my brother hosted a live, and I kept having to go in and out due to the situation that was going on. And the last thing I caught him talking about was sowing into good soil, sowing into good ground. So I'm out the day earlier, and I'm trying to pay via my card. So I call the location, like, listen, how much is it for today? Because we're not able to see online due to Milton, the Hurricane Milton, etc. So I've been having to, ask them, at the front. So anywho, I get the rate, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna call you right back and make the payment over the phone. So I do just that. I call right back, and I kept trying to reach them, couldn't reach them. Call my daughter, is like, listen, if they call the room, let them know that I've been trying to call them and nobody's answering. The phone's going to the voicemail. So I'm on my way. Get there, pay, come out. And I promise you, I didn't see the person at first, but I see the person on the way out, and the Holy Spirit speaks to me and like, hey, take her in. Wait a minute, okay, cool. Got enough room. in the space of men. Okay? In the suite of men. Cool. So, but she was on the phone. So I'm like, okay, cool. All I see is your turn her belongings, so I don't even know. So anywho, I literally heard her husband say that. And then as I'm waiting for her to get off her phone call because she's trying to find somewhere to go, I hear the Holy Spirit as I'm sitting in the car, because I told her I was going to sit in the car and wait on her to end her phone call. I literally hear the Holy Spirit say and pray over her when first. I literally state that just a minute ago, which is hours ago. I just prophesied. I don't know why I had the urge to do so, by the way, that this person would end up being more of a bigger blessing to me than I am to them. And those that know me know, especially that I've, I don't ever do things and be like, oh, I did it. And I don't ever do things, and I told her straight up, don't you dare credit me for this. This is God. I wouldn't have what I have if it wasn't for him. Phew. Okay. But God literally had me prophesy. She would end up being an even bigger blessing to me than I am. He's been using me to be to her, okay? And I just, not even 5 minutes later after that prophecy comes in my mind, God literally reminds me of what I had read about 3 days ago with Elijah in the wilderness. Y'all stay tuned. I don't know what God about to do, but he about to do something major. Stay tuned.